All right, for number 22, it says compare the functions f of x equals x to the fifth and g of x equals 5 to the x by graphing both functions in several viewing rectangles. Find all points of intersection of the graph correct to one decimal place. That says which function grows more rapidly when x is large. The first thing I want to point out is you guys should see this little graphing calculator symbol off to the side of 22. That means they want you to use your graphing calculator. So I don't have access to my graphing calculator at home. I can only use it on the server at school. So I'm going to do my best to walk you through this. So one would be to graph both functions with the y equals. Okay. Then you're going to go second, trace, which is right above calculate on the graphing calculator. Okay. Once you're under calculate, you're going to hit 5 to select the intersection option. Okay. So we're graphing, so I do y1 equals x to the fifth, and then I do y2 equals 5 to the x, and then I would go second, trace, which is above calculate. Calculate, if this is my calculator, here's our screen. It's in this first little row of buttons right there. Then you're going to hit 5 to select the intersection. Then it says select the first function. So it should be flashing, if you see here on the first one, so hit enter. Then it's going to hop to the second function, as you can see here. Then you're going to hit enter again because it's asking for the second curve. From there, you're going to use the left and the right hand arrows along the point of intersection to get as close to the intersection as possible. Okay, so once you're a little bit closer, it's saying move your little cursor to the intersection that you want, which would be right here. And then you would go ahead and hit enter one more time, and the bottom will display your intersection points. I am going to use Desmos to kind of help us through this one. Instead on my calculator. So here's x to the fifth graphed and 5 to the x. So in red is the x to the fifth and blue is 5 to the x. So as you guys can see, if you graph it on your calculator, it probably won't display the whole thing. So you're gonna have to change your window. I can see that I'm probably gonna have an intersection up here. So I just need to take my y values and make them bigger than 10. So if you hit window, I maybe make my y values up to 20. So if I go up to 20, let's see. Ooh, I want way more than 20. It looks like there's an intersection here. I could even go ahead. I'm just going to adjust my window. -1 to 10 was plenty far out. And then I don't really need the negative value. So -1, I'm going to go up to, let's say 25. Good. Then if you guys look at my screen, I can see my intersection. So that's when you would go through the steps on your calculator to find that intersection. So in order to find it on here, I can just go ahead and select it. But the intersection point for this one would be 1.765, 17.125. So I'd recommend you try that on your calculator to find that actual intersection, but that should be your answer. And then it says, as x gets extremely large, who grows more rapidly? So as we go to the right, who looks like it's going to increase the quickest? It is the blue function, which is 5 to the x, the exponential one. Okay. So for this one, it says round to 1 decimal. So we should have, it'd be 1.8, 17.1. .8, 17.1. And then which one grows more rapidly when x is large, or exponential? That'd be your answer for that one. But this one you can do on your calculator.